Hey y'all, No here. Well, off for another day of heading east. It was overcast all day yesterday, but it is a bright sunny day today, so I'm going to needing the sunglasses. I'm estimating that it will take me 2 more days, including today, to make it to the border. But, things can be unpredictable like that. The next big city coming up is Winnipeg. And the farther east I go, the more populated it's going to get. The bigger the cities are going to get. The more populated it is. More traffic, things like that. And so, there's a lot of unpredictable things. I know that once I get to Toronto, there's probably not going to be any campgrounds in Toronto, so I'm going to have to find some kind of hotel to stay in while I wait to cross the border. Plan on seeing the Canadian side of Niagara Falls before I cross, and so that complicates things a little bit too. But all in all, it's pretty much on schedule. I'm going to shoot a little bit of video this morning as I drive out. I've been in farm country for almost a day and a half now, and so I'd like to give you a little taste of what the land looks like here. If you grew up in a farm like I did, you'll really appreciate it. So anyway, if I can find my keys, we'll get started here. And I'll turn you around. All right, here we go. Trees in Manitoba than there were in Saskatchewan. So you can imagine all these trees gone. That's more like it was in Saskatchewan. See, look over that way. Kind of hard to see off that railroad track though. Look over this way. So you can see how big and wide open the fields are. See that field over there, all the way to the horizon. So anyway, thought I'd just give you a little taste of what the terrain is like in this area. Well, I didn't have a real good day of driving today, partly because I crossed from Mountain Time Zone to Central Time Zone last night, so I lost an hour of my life, especially I lost an hour of sleep. And then had a little difficulty finding a place to stay tonight. So tonight I'm staying in the Falcon Lake campground, which is in the White Shell Provincial Park, which is just barely in Manitoba. I'm 18 kilometers from the Ontario border, so I should easily cross into Ontario tomorrow. Problem is, though, I'm still 21 hours of driving away from Niagara Falls, so it's going to take another good 2 days of driving, and then like maybe 2 or 3 hours of driving on into Niagara Falls on the day that I'm going to go to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side and then cross over. There is some useful information for you, though. It was shocking, but such a pleasant surprise. So you know the problems that I'm having with gas pumps, and if you ever come to Canada, you'll have those problems too. But so this morning I stopped at a co-op gas station, which is kind of like our farmers co-op back in the United States. It's very, very similar to it. They cater to, you know, selling to farmers, but they also sell gas and diesel, and they'll sell the gas and diesel to anybody. But anyway, I'd never been to a co-op gas station here in Canada before. So I pulled up to the pump and I immediately noticed there's no credit card slot to put your credit card in. But there was a list of directions about this long on the pump itself. And so I'm sitting there with my window rolled down, trying to figure out if I even want to get out of the vehicle to even attempt using this gas pump. And to my shock and surprise and delight, this little lady comes walking out and says, we pump the gas for you here at the co-op's gas stations. And I'm like, that is such a help to me. I am so thankful that y'all do that. And she not only pumped my gas for me, she took a squeegee, and I mean, she gave my windshield a better scrubbing than I ever would have given it. Filled it up with a smile on her face, and just the nicest person I've probably ever met in Canada that I can remember anyway. So if you ever come to Canada, if you see a co-op gas station, get your gas there, because they'll pump it for you. And actually, at the co-op gas station, it was about 4 cents cheaper than at the other gas stations. So that's about it for today. Wish I could say that I was going to get to Niagara Falls day after tomorrow, but looks like it's going to be a day after that or a morning after that. So anyway, that's the progress till now. I know these haven't been very entertaining or not really that informative to you either. And honestly, the reason I'm producing and uploading these videos are mainly for my people back home to know where I am and how things are going without me having to call each one of them and tell them or send them a text message, because I have to have a cell phone tower that I can reach to even be able to do that. But once I upload the video, they can check it anytime they want to. So until tomorrow, Lord willing, bye.
Dios.